Hi, Tom Strange Drums again. I'm going to apologise for the crudeness of this video, but I think it's quite an important issue that's facing a lot of us at the moment. A lot of young kids are growing up playing only electric drum kits, and they behave very, very differently to an acoustic kit. At some point in your drumming career, you will sit at an acoustic drum kit. So I've seen a lot of kids, a lot of students I teach who do come across some of these pitfalls of how these two styles of drum kits behave. So I'll go through a couple of them with you. I'm lucky enough to own this lovely Alesis mesh head drum kit, which is lots of zones that come up with different sounds and all sorts of things. But I also play very regularly on acoustic drum kits. So I'm just going to go through some of the pitfalls with you of bad habits that you want to try and shake out before you actually get on an acoustic drum kit. Most important, I think, is the snare drum. First thing, as I say, you've got to watch out for with the snare drum, or with all the drums really, is that burying the stick, meaning that doing that and coming off the snare drum, has broadly the same sound with an electric drum kit, but very, very different on an acoustic kit. You actually choke the drum if you bury the stick into the head. It doesn't give the head a chance to ring. So that's a really important thing to watch out for. So when you're playing your backbeat, don't bury the head, don't bury the stick into the head. Make sure you come off the head, because an acoustic drum would behave very, very differently to an electric one. Cymbals, these the ones I have here are dual zone, which means that where you put the stick can alter the sound of the cymbal. Also, I've got some drum kit sounds on there that create different triggers when you hit the different cymbal. Obviously, you don't get that in an acoustic drum kit, but you've also got to be careful with these drum kits, because acoustic cymbals have millions of sound zones all around the cymbal. So I'll give you a quick demonstration of this one. So you should get two different sounds. So in fact, they're actually behaving exactly the opposite to an acoustic cymbal, whereas an acoustic cymbal at the bell would sound a bit more tingy and a bit more trashy at the edge of the bell, but that's obviously a completely different sound. So yeah, there's some things you've got to watch out for. Hi-hats as well. Again, I'm lucky enough to have this fancy hi-hat system on here that looks like a real hi-hat. Is on a real hi-hat stand, but a lot of you guys would have just a pedal and a pad, so everything works very, very differently. Acoustic hi-hats are very, very responsive, and I find with particularly even with this drum kit that I can do a lot more with an acoustic hi-hat than I can with these. But you've got to watch what you're doing with the pedals, and push harder than you would do with acoustic cymbals, but they're much louder, so you've got to treat them with a bit of respect. My ears would be ringing by now if I was doing that on an acoustic hi-hats. So there's some things to watch out for, but really burying the stick into the head is a really big thing. I've seen a lot of students starting up as a bit of a pitfall to that, and it really, really affects once you sit at an acoustic kit. I hope that was of interest to you, and I'll see you on the next one.